in God, but then you're supporting Charlie Kirk getting unalived. Every person that I've seen that's like, oh, well, he deserved it. He should have shut his mouth. I go to their page, God first, Christ is Lord. What the hell, Christ, do you support? God loved people when they were abusing him, beating him, and doing all these tormented things to him. I never seen God say, hey, assassin people. He doesn't say that in the Bible. What's wrong with you guys? I'm sorry, I'm not perfect, y'all, and I know I got a mouth on me. I know I'm very highly opinionated, but I don't wish death upon nobody. I've been blocking people left and right for your dumb shit. I don't care if you follow me. I don't care if you've been, oh, Tay, I love your content. You're my favorite content creator. If you're coming in my comments saying, yep, he deserved it, I think that you should probably get off my page. There's nothing I could do for you here, and I don't support any type of violence or hate towards somebody. If somebody hit you first, beat their ass, dog walk them. But a man is just sitting there talking when they have a whole family. Those kids are fatherless now. Oh my God, you guys, you're evil.
I saw a video of a B-Dub, of course, of all people, saying that black men's obsession with Charlie Kirk is weird. And then went into this whole tirade about, you know, him losing his life and saying that if it was one of us that lost our life, he would use it as a talking point or whatever. I'm going to say this, and I mean this. I don't know what has happened to black people over the past 20 years, but when someone passes away for whatever reason, even if you disagree with them, I was always taught you don't speak ill of the dead. I was always taught that you respect the dead. Why you people, my people, have become some of the most demonic, some of the most hateful people walking the globe. You're out here celebrating Charlie Kirk dying. And you're not doing it because he's white. You celebrated when Kobe died. You celebrated when Kevin Samuels died. You're just a miserable, hateful group of people. And it's disgusting.
I can tell you I'm super blessed. I have the best wife in the world. We have an amazing life. Building a family is the coolest thing ever. And my prayer for all of you is that you one day can do that.
That's so cute.
It's honestly the most joyful thing. And I've had some pretty amazing experiences. I've been very, very blessed. Very lucky, you could say, but very blessed is the word I would use. And the greatest joy I've ever had is coming home to my little daughter running up to my leg. There's nothing that even comes close to it. Not flying on Air Force One, not meeting with presidents. That pales in comparison to your little girl coming up and squeezing your leg.
Oh.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. When this news first hit, I was actually considering not even covering it. I've kind of been staying away from politics a little bit for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons is that it just doesn't seem to really draw in the views that it did around the time of election time. And for some reason, my audience, there are a few people in the audience that throw logic out the window when it comes to politics. That's another reason. That's another thing that I've noticed as well. And the third reason being is that they think that I'm choosing sides just by agreeing with one party more so than the other, even though I stopped voting a long time ago, and I reiterated that several times. But even then, still people are stubborn as shit. But it is what it is, man. I wanted to cover this because I'm disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. I am embarrassed to be an American. As a person who spends a lot of time overseas, I can tell you, and the reason why I use the word embarrassed is because when I woke up, because as you guys know, I'm in Thailand, so I'm about 12, 13 hours ahead of y'all. When I tell you guys, when I woke up and I saw this in the Thailand newspaper, in the Thailand news internet, I saw it in Thailand news before I saw it on TikTok and people talking about it on YouTube. That's when I knew America is cooked. This has the attention of people of other countries outside of the United States, you guys. I want you to think about this. I'm 12, 13 hours ahead of y'all, and Thailand was covering this already. I'm really disappointed in the people, man, and the way they are responding. I'm gonna be showing you guys the video Trisha Zed did covering, because I think he probably did the best job of kind of blending a little bit of reactions from both sides. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it.
I've not seen nor heard anyone celebrate Charlie Kirk's death. I'm sorry, CZ. Can you show these videos of people rejoicing? I'm actually curious. Is it joy or lack of empathy? Sure.
Good news, he's dead.
May this be your video. Anytime somebody tries to gaslight you and say people aren't celebrating this entire situation.
This is filthy work.
This isn't what I regularly talk about on my channel, but as somebody who has a platform, my spirit was disturbed when all of a sudden my algorithm began to be filled with people celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. And I called this out in my last video I released, but people try to gaslight me into some type of racial debate or discussion. And my stance was simply, I cannot in good conscience with the platform support celebrating anybody's death simply because they disagreed with my values, right? And that's what you're about to see here. And people are going to try to tell you that this isn't happening, but that's what I am against. And these are people who identify as liberal who are celebrating. If anybody who identified as conservative was doing the exact same thing, I would say that is wrong as well.
So, y'all took my video. I'm going to say this shit again. Somebody tried to take Charlie Kirk out. Am I mad? No. I have no thoughts and no prayers. While he was doing his little basic rant, running his mouth about how he doesn't like anybody that's not white, straight, and cis, while he thinks that women should not have the right to vote or the rights to their own body, while he thinks something is wrong with the LGBTQIA+, somebody tried to take him out. In Utah, of all places, which is a red state, that behooves me. And I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner, because as many people as he's offended, this is a shocker that is happening in Utah. But I will keep my eyes on this news, and I'm not wishing thoughts and prayers.
Now, you guys should know that her original video was taken down, probably because TikTok thought it was too harsh. This isn't about left or right to me. I have no allegiance in the end to any race or any people. My allegiance in my personal life, especially as I've gotten older, is to Christ, is to Jesus. And this disturbed my spirit. And if they ever look back in history, if my children ever look back and wonder what I thought about what happened here in this situation, or the violence that I hope does not continue, because I don't think retaliation is the answer. And that's not what we're called to do as Christians. I want my stance to be abundantly clear. I do not care who you are or what you believe. This thing of celebrating death because of difference of opinions, to me, is evil.
We really have to be grateful for the gifts that we are being given right now. How great is this day? Oh my God, please let him be dead. Please let him be dead. Please let him be dead. Please let him be dead.
Yeah, so much for the Democratic Party being the empathetic side. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. To the U.S. government, well, the Democrats in particular, y'all know that $20 million that y'all plan on spending to talk them in. Just go ahead and keep that in y'all pocket. Don't even waste y'all time, because after this shit and seeing how the people who voted for you are responding to this shit, it's probably going to be a very long time before y'all see a Democrat become president again, because I don't know what the fuck made these people think reacting to this way was gonna help y'all any, because it's doing y'all a disservice. I'm telling you that right now. It's just making y'all look even worse. At this point, y'all legit look like a fucking cult.
You heard it for yourself. Please let him be dead. Please let him be dead. And I can't read the comments because the comments are a lot worse.
Imagine gang violence being your last 2 words before getting shot.
And in case the last videos weren't enough, here's somebody who's literally laughing about someone who they disagree with and being happy that they're getting shot. Listen, the comments are worse than the actual video.
To the people who are happy Charlie Kirk got shot, pride comes before destruction. Let me repeat that for you. Pride comes before destruction. You think it's funny to laugh at a man's downfall? Wait until God humbles you. Humble yourself now, because there will be divine consequences for your actions.
I heard he was debating gun control when it happened. Like he was like doing his thing of like, hey, mass shootings are cool because, you know, we need guns. And then
that video was a lot, but all I could think about, how did that other motherfucker miss? Last year, how did you miss? How did you miss? I don't understand. That's how that, and I've said it since it happened. I think that last assassination attempt was staged. Okay, I don't believe it. And seeing that video of that man getting Swiss cheese let me know that that other man specifically aimed at his ear. That's all I'm saying.
His wife and children were in attendance, dude. Imagine, you know, imagine being a 12-year-old, you know, watching your dad fucking die.
For those guys who don't know who this is Dean Withers. He's actually a left-leaning political commentator. And there's a lot of respect, and maybe he has a child, right? And I don't think people realize, but then again, people don't care. People are monsters, is what I'm definitely learning more and more. His children saw the whole thing. His wife saw the whole thing. His family saw the whole thing. I'd have empathy for at least that. To me, should be highly concerning of where we're headed as a society. And I just can't sit there and be quiet. It's just not going to happen.
Nobody deserves that. Not even Charlie Kirk.
And you know what? Respect to him. Because if it's one thing that I have picked up on, it's some people that were still leaning, you know, a little bit more left leaning, even after the election, and seeing how people responded. Because you started seeing more people kind of like drifting over even afterwards when they started seeing how people on the left responded. But you're starting to see even more people saying, oh, like, I cannot support liberals anymore after seeing how they're responding to this. Because even as a person on this channel who, based on a lot of people who watch me, say that I lean more towards right. Okay, I'll give you that. A big part of that has to do that I was raised old school. Parents are boomers. It is what it is. However, I can appreciate the fact that even though he probably didn't agree with a lot of the stuff Charlie Kirk said, and even I didn't agree with some of the things that he said, and I tell you guys on this channel all the time, I don't expect the people to agree with 100% of the things that I say, vice versa, so on and so forth. Nothing is absolute. People really need to get over it when it comes to that. However, again, I can respect the fact that even though he disagreed with those things, he still has enough empathy to sit over here and know and acknowledge that even he didn't deserve that. And it really sucks that even though his family was in attendance, people don't even have empathy for the family. Like, damn, his daughters and wife saw that shit, and y'all are still being super insensitive about this. But y'all are supposed to be the empathetic. Let me stop, man.
Celebrating somebody's death just because you disagree with their political views is sick as fuck. I don't care how you try to twist it, turn it, whatever. It's sick. Like, I'm seeing people comment under people's tribute posts to Charlie Kirk. They're commenting like smiley faces, laughing emojis, what else? Saying he deserved it. Y'all don't see how sick that is? Is this how far America has taken a left turn? Like, it's like, if you disagree with me, you deserve to die type of thing. Like, that's weird. People are allowed to have different political views, and they're also allowed to voice those views. That's the good thing about living in America. We're allowed to do that. We're allowed to not live in an echo chamber and have different points of views, and that should be okay. This man had a family, he had a wife, he had children, people who loved him. And for y'all to like parade and celebrate his death, that's sick as fuck. Like, you're weird. I don't care, that's weird. Like, seek help.
Oh my god, did you guys see the news? Emma Stone lookalike contest in New York on September 17th. Yep, that's all.
Breaking news, guys. Charlie Kirk was just shot at while he was having a debate about mass shootings.
I don't think you all even understand what you just did. If he's not okay. This was a voice for the people, and whether you didn't understand it or not, he was trying to help you. What Charlie was doing was for the best interest of the USA, not the best interest of him. The best interest of the USA. I look like crap. I cannot believe I'm on here looking like this.
Can I say something real quick? Even if you don't agree with that, because there's a lot of what Charlie Kirk also believed that I did not agree with. How could you be happy about how his life came to an end? Is my question.
But it's just sad that y'all, let me not say y'all, because I know all liberals are not the same, but anyone who was laughing at this, I'm trying not to curse too. How do you claim to be the party of love, but when someone doesn't agree with you, you want to take out a weapon and pew pew? How is that a party of love? Quickly. This man has a family and a wife, and this man preaches a gospel. You will be dealt with. Jesus does not play about his children. We are not all God's children. We are all his creation. Until you take God into your heart, that is when you become his child. That is a child of God. You will pay somehow. If you don't repent, you will pay. I don't know how I'm going to start work right now. I'm so...
And I want to say this. My mind isn't at a place where I think everyone needs to pay and we all need to go into this, civil war. I really hope that this is a wake-up call that doesn't end up in the worst possible case scenario.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched that video of Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck. I don't feel bad.
Yo! They got that big gum, little teeth motherfucker that be debating college students. They got him in the neck. Shit whip. Like a fucking samurai film. Oh, good news. Good news, everyone. Good news. Over what? Over what? Over what? Over what?
Y'all have single-handedly managed to piss off an entire generation of young conservative people. This man was a father, he was a son, he was a husband, he was a change maker. This man spoke at my church. He was a God-fearing man. And y'all took him out because you don't like his words. This man had the courage to do things that the ordinary person wouldn't do. He took risks. He took the risk of not going to college. And he studied his butt off by reading thousands of books. This man had the courage to start a business where it could be risky if it failed or not. He had the courage to debate people who may not agree with the things he had to say. And he still did it. And y'all took him out. Things are going to change. I don't think anyone's going to tolerate this much longer. You watch what I tell you.
Damn, it's like a really great day today, y'all. What y'all doing today? Like, is anybody cooking something? Is somebody throwing stuff on the grill? Like, I know summer's almost over, but like, how are y'all feeling today? Like, what's the good word? You know what I'm saying? Like just some really great air today.
This video is probably gonna get taken out, but I don't give a fuck. The fact that it's 2025 and you guys are still resorting to violence when you disagree with someone is fucking weird to me. Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck at 31 years old and pronounced dead. He leaves behind a wife and two young kids. All because what? His beliefs? So what? No two people think the same. No two people will agree on everything. Does that give us a right to take each other's lives? Because if that's the case, the whole world is against each other. Couldn't handle him on an intellectual level, so you resorted to challenging him with a gun. Crazy. And that's your flaw. And you know which political party I'm talking about. Every political party has that flaw, and that's yours. You had the option to never see this man, but you took it. Took the opportunity to see him in person. You have every opportunity to block him on every single social media platform, so you don't have to listen to him, you don't have to hear him. You do not have to marry him or have kids with him or live with him. But yet you are probably stalking him online and leaving fucking negative comments and getting yourself worked up and angry. You're fucking stupid. You guys are ridiculous. The woman who lost her life on the train should have never happened. That should have never happened. She came here for safety. 23 years old. Just got off work, going home, minding her business. And y'all people have the fucking nerve, the audacity to say, well, we don't know what his mental health was like. I don't give a fuck what his mental health was like. He should have never fucking been out. And if you got mental health problems, it is your job and your responsibility to take action, to take care of your mental health issues. That is not my job. That is not society's job. That is not the president's job to do so. Y'all need to start taking accountability. Because this shit is crazy. It is sick. And the fact that people really fucking cheer certain shit on, you guys are sick. Because what happens when someone takes your life? You want people cheering? Leaving behind a whole family. Y'all are fucking sick.
Hey guys.
You want to know another reason why this bothered me so much? And another part of this has to do because I've been traveling to other countries. Do you realize that there are other countries that don't have the right to speak freely as we do in the United States? I'm talking like you can get hung, get jailed. Yet in the United States, we fight for the right to have that freedom of speech. People fight to come to our country so that way they can have that freedom of speech. And then y'all sit over here and preach so much how important it is to y'all, but when somebody goes against your ideas or doesn't agree with you 100%, look how y'all respond. Look how y'all react. It's very, very immature. And again, I'm very disappointed and I'm very embarrassed. And it's sad because people in other countries wish they had the right to speak freely like that. But seeing incidents start like this happen, it's starting to make me second guess maybe this is why other countries don't allow their people to speak so freely. Yeah, I know that's controversial as hell, but damn it, there was no reason for this to happen. This man didn't do nothing to y'all. This man was a father. This man was a husband. And that's why I showed that clip at the beginning, because As much as he enjoyed doing what he did, nothing was more important to him than family. And he always spoke on how important nuclear family was to America, because that's when America that's at its best. That's when America was the richest. That's when Americans were married at one of the highest rates. That's what he emphasized the most, if anything, from what the little bit that I saw him speak on. I did agree with him on that part because the history and the statistics show you that. So I don't understand why somebody felt the need to take him out just because of that. It's ridiculous. I tell you, man, can't even have a difference of opinion anymore, bro. It's ridiculous, man. It's just really sad to see. Y'all let me know what you thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. And rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.